Hello, Libras, and welcome to this, your September 15th through September 30th reading and predictions. For those of you who are returning, you'll notice I am back in Medicine Hat in my cousin's man cave. A very warm welcome back to each and every one of you. And for those of you who are new here, thank you so much for joining my channel. All right, before we get started and actually start pulling a few cards, a couple little notes here. First of all, for those of you who are new here, I do not edit my videos. If I stumble over my words, if a card goes flying across the room and I have to get up and go get it, you're going to get to see all that fun stuff on camera. I pull all of the cards up front. I leave them sitting face down until I'm actually ready to read them. And finally, last month, I did receive a couple of messages from people, I guess you could say, complaining that the actual reading portion of my video doesn't start until approximately 5 or 6 minutes in. The reason that I do this is because, like you guys, I like watching tarot card readers and astrologists and psychics in their videos. But what I found for me personally is that the tarot card readers who pull cards off camera and then begin recording, their readings don't seem to resonate with me as well as the tarot card readers who pull their cards on camera. And so I like to do what resonates for me when other people do that. And so that's why I pull the cards on camera. I will take absolutely no offense if you want to just scroll a little bit ahead there to the point at which I actually start the reading, or you can join me right now while I pull all of your cards, Libra. I am going to call in the divine creator of all that is, the angels, the ancestors, and the animals, in order to help me with this act of divination and to guide me. And as always, I would like to give thanks to Mother Earth for supporting all of us in all that we do. Let's get started. Let's pull the first cards. First cards, Libra, are going to be where you are at now and the energies that are influencing you now at this time. Got one card coming out. Yep. See, now I'm going to have to go and try and find, yep, just one card all the way down there on the floor. And I'm sitting on a stool that's up quite high. So this is going to be fun. All right, so we do have that card out. We have got two cards that came out in reverse, and like I said, this is going to be fun. There we go. Okay. Let's pull your next cards, Libra, and let's hope we can keep them all up on the table, shall we? All right, let's have a look at what you are focusing on. What are the Libras focusing on for mid to late September 2023? I've got a card. It's going to fall, and when it does, I'm just going to yank it out. It's going to go on the floor, so I grabbed it. Don't want to have to get up more than once. Okay, so we do have two cards out for you for what you are focusing on. Okay. Cards of difficult influences and challenges. What is challenging the Libras at this time? One card. What else? Is there anything else for difficult influences and challenges for the Libras mid to late September? Yep. Okay. Oh, there's actually three cards there. Two of them were stuck together. All right. And if you see me flicking things and it looks funny, it's because there's flies everywhere. I am out on a horse farm. There's flies everywhere at this time of the year. All right. Messages that you need to hear at this time, Libra. Now, sometimes these messages will just be random and all over the place, and other times they tie in really deeply to the rest of your reading. So that's always interesting to see. We do have 2 cards that have jumped out for you. Okay. We're going to tap into what is unexpected. Unexpected insights and influences for Libra. Okay. Just have the one card that's jumped out here. Just tapping in. Yeah, I am being called upon to pull one more card for your unexpected. So what's happened here is I ended up with a lot of cards. So we're going to just shift and shuffle this smaller portion of the deck and see. Yeah, there's one more card that's come out for you. There we go. Okay. And finally, your final general overall outcome card or cards. Okay, we got 3. Anything else? Yep, a few more. All right, we've got actually a lot of cards that came out for your general overall outcome. I think there's 5 cards here. Yeah, 5 cards. Okay. Oops, I hit a button on my screen. Whoops. Okay. What do we have going on here for you? Where you are at now? Very first card, transformation. This card is the number 13 card from the major arcana of the tarot. The number 13 card corresponds to the death card. This is the card indicating, Libra, that you are about to, or you have already stepped into a major transformation where you are looking at a huge upheaval and shift where you're ending a cycle of some kind and you're getting ready to move forward into something new. Whew. And I mean, the other cards that came up, I'm just going to show them to you in the order in which they came up. You have the transformation card. Like I said, this card corresponds to the death card. And then you have the Fool card. And the Fool card is the 0 card in the major arcana. This is the card of brand new beginnings, of innocence, of amazing new things starting. You're being asked to trust in this process. And you also have the Ace of Wands, indicating that what is starting for you is coming directly from the source. And it's going to be amazing and beautiful. And it is a brand new beginning. Okay. So like I said, Libra, this card is indicating that what you are currently going through is a transformation and a shift wherein you're going to have to let go of something from your past in order to be able to move forward. But these 3 cards are indicating that there is something much better on the horizon, but you have to let go of something and transform first. I wouldn't be surprised if there is potentially a butterfly or something like that, or a moth represented, owls later on in your reading, because this is a card of a metamorphosis is about to happen in your life. The Fool card indicates a brand new beginning, and a new beginning from that foolish, childlike innocence, from being able to see things from a new perspective and get really excited about them, and having that clean slate. And you have to trust in this process. You'll notice the character on this card has just taken a huge leap of faith. And Libra, that's what you're being asked to do right now, is take that leap of faith and trust in the source that there is a new beginning for you. Now, this is the Ace of Wands. This is about, as this process happens, you are being asked to be an active participant in it. It's not just going to roll its way towards you just because you sat there in Gaya Mudra going, oh, my wish to manifest something new. I'm going to transform Om. That's not how it works, Libra. This card being the Ace of Wands, as opposed to any of the other aces that could have come up, the Ace of Wands is also the Ace of Fire, which is an indication you have to be an active participant in whatever is going on in your life right now. Let's have a look at what is unexpected. This is not unexpected for you, Libra. You have the Five of Spring, also known as the Five of Wands, and you have the Three of Winter, also known as the Three of Swords. Let's start with the Five of Spring. The Five of Spring, also known as the Five of Wands, is an indication that at some point between September 15th and September 30th, you are going to be confronted with opposing views. The image that comes to mind for me is, and I know that this is a reading for Libra, but what's coming to mind is an image of two rams butting their heads together and butting their horns together. There is a different opinions. You are feeling like you want to go one way and the people around you are wanting to go another way. That is not uncommon when we see this transformation card come out, where you're waking up and you're seeing things from a new, different, innocent perspective, and you're trusting in the process. It's not surprising that there's going to be opposing views, because there's going to be other people there that are not seeing what you're seeing, Libra. And what I'm referring to specifically here is the change and the shift that we're currently going through, transforming from accepting and believing everything that we see in media, and accepting and believing everything that came from society over our lifetimes, and accepting and believing everything at face value instead of tapping in with our intuition. That is part of what this trust card is about. It's about tapping into your intuition on a deeper level and trusting that intuition instead of saying, oh, I think it's going to be like this, but I'm going to Google 300 sites first to confirm that my intuition is right. And then when you see, okay, this is what's coming in for me, Libra, I feel the need to stop and share. You are shifting and changing into something new where you're going to trust your intuition more, and it's going to open more doors for you. And there's this childlike wonder that's coming in for you. The old way of doing things was to not always stand on our own 2 feet, to not trust our intuition, to when our intuition said, go this way, we would jump on Google and say, should I go this way? And there would be 299 answers that would say, yes, go that way. There would be one answer that would say, no, 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 you should go the other way. And we would go, oh, okay. And we'd go this way. This is the image that's coming in for me psychically. And so that's why I'm sharing it with you, Libra, that the old way of doing things was looking outside of ourselves for inspiration, for guidance, for direction. And when we stop doing that, when we wake up and have this transformation and step into this brave new knowledge that we can trust our intuition, then new beginnings happen for us. But we still have to live with the people that don't see it that way yet and are still saying, oh yeah, well, my intuition told me to go this way, but then I Googled it and one person said I should go that way, so I went that way. Well, what did the other 299 say to you? This is you, Libras, questioning people going, but you had 299 people say, go this way. Why did you go that way? And people are not going to understand that. That's going to create upheaval for you, Libra. Part of the reason that you watch these kinds of videos is so that you have this heads up and this prior knowledge so that you can prepare for this and you can say, okay, I accept that some people are going to take the view of the 299 and go that way. And some people are just going to go, no, I'm going that way. And you have to accept that. That's their path to walk, their journey to walk. It's not always going to be easy. You've got this 3 of Winter here, also known as the 3 of Swords. 3 of Swords is an indication that there is an ending to the way that things used to be. And it will be emotional and it will hurt emotionally. But the 3 of Winter reminds us that it's temporary. The 3 of Winter also lets us know that we are surrounded by helpers who can help us through this. And what's coming in for me, Libra, is that some of the helpers that are going to come along for you, don't be afraid to ask for help because they have already done this work. And so they can help you and guide you. Let's have a look at your difficult influences. Difficult influences at this time is the 3 of Wands, the 6 of Wands, and the Star. Interesting that you have the Star coming in here. Okay, Libra. The 3 of Wands is indicating that you have some kind of a choice, that you've done some research and you're ready to step forward and let the world know what you've achieved and what you've learned. But being a 3, you're not quite ready to step out into that yet. Okay. It's in your difficult influences. So Libra, you may feel right now like you know everything and you're ready to step out, but this is in your difficult influences saying, not quite yet. Don't try and run before you can walk, is what this card is saying. You have the 6 of Wands coming in, which is an indication that you are ultimately going to triumph over these difficulties, but the timing isn't there yet. And then you have the Star. The Star is a floodgate of opportunities. It's reminding you that you are a star child. It's reminding you that you are full of opportunities. And so these 2 cards are saying, put the brakes on just a little bit. Don't rush into everything. And this card is reminding you that you have so many possibilities in front of you. And that's why you're being asked to wait until you're actually ready to run, if that makes sense. I do want to point out as well that the Star card is an important card because it is Aquarius's card. We are stepping into the age of Aquarius. I do believe that part of what you are experiencing here with this transformation and the Fool and the Ace of Wands, part of what you are experiencing here is your shift into the age of Aquarius. And there's a painful emotional goodbye to the past. You're shifting into the age of Aquarius. And for some people, the shift into age of Aquarius is fast, it's quick, it's easy, yay, beautiful. And for others, it's a balancing act. And that's what I'm feeling for you here, Libra. Messages you need to hear at this time. Yes. Focus on the positive, of course. I mean, like I just said, you are going through some upheaval here. But everything, the Star, the Ace of Wands, the Trust card, the Fool coming in, all of these cards are indicating a really, really positive outcome for you on the other side. Choose love over fear. A lot of our past has been based on keeping us fearful so that we don't trust our intuition. Remember what I was saying, Libra? Trust your intuition. Stop Googling things and looking up 300 different sites and then going off in the other direction just because one person on Reddit said something. Trust your intuition and choose love over fear. Focus on the positive. Okay. Unexpected. There is going to be an urge on your part to step into laziness and complacency. Didn't we have another card over here that said something about being complacent and stepping out of complacency? Uh-huh. Both the 3 and the 6 here was, you know, these cards are at the 3 and the 6 are asking you not to rush into anything at this time. You know, just recognize and see what's going on and begin the process of really, really tapping into your intuition and making your decisions from that place of intuition. That's what these cards are asking you to do. And then you've got this card here saying that in this step back from the rush, there's going to be this unexpected opportunity that's going to present itself, that's going to invite you to want to go into this place of laziness. This is a card of escapism. And Libra, you can't escape from what's coming. As much as you may want to, you cannot escape it. And going into this place of laziness and complacency is not going to serve your highest good. Even though you will be tempted, step away from that and step into your own adaptability. This card coming up in your unexpected is reminding you of how adaptable you really are as you're going through this transformation. And let's have a look at what you have here in your general overall outcome. You have the spring card. See your seeds grow, right? Begin to plant the seeds now, right? And that's what these 2 cards were saying in your difficult influences. You have to plant your seeds before you can eat your harvest. You have to walk before you can run. So this is a time right now for you to be planting seeds and watching them grow. You have the snake, shed the old. That's what I've been saying right from the beginning of this whole reading. You have to let go of the past. You have to let go of this. I really feel deeply, Libra, that part of your journey is letting go of looking to others for approval and seeking approval from outside. You have to tap into your own intuition for your decisions, and that is going to be your lesson of letting go. You have the moon here. The moon is reminding you that everything is a cycle. There is a cycle of light and a cycle of dark every single day. There is the yin and the yang. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. If you want to move into a place of laziness, I guarantee you that the universe will send you something that will cause you to go into a place where you have to multitask, right? There's this. You have to do the work, but you have to do the work in the steps as they come along. That's what this moon here is reminding you of. You have the arrow reminding you just to protect yourself, surround yourself with protection. Remember what I said with this 3 of winter here, that you are surrounded by people who want to help you. And this is confirmation of that. And you have Mother Earth, feel, love, and comforted. Reminder. Even as you go through all of this, Libra, you are always loved, and you need to recognize that love, choose love over fear, even though at times it may seem like people don't love you, especially when you're in this energy of the 5 of spring, which is opposing views and opposing opinions. People are coming to you from a place of love and caring based on their own past, based on their own experiences. And Libra, this card is reminding you that they are coming to you from a place of love, feel loved and supported, even if opinions are different. Tap back into your own intuition. Just keep returning to your own intuition. And when you do, and you begin to be guided and led by intuition instead of guided and led by peers and society and institutions, that's when the magic really happens. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. If this video resonated for you, please consider subscribing to my channel and giving the video a like. It does help a lot. And please allow me the honor of doing your next reading at the beginning of October. Thank you so much.